Welcome to Reality is Undefeated. I'm Matt Gatewood. Thank you for tuning in. Today I got a question for you guys. Rhetorical, but you can answer if you'd like. But do you know what makes you happy? Like, it seems like a simple question, but the more you think about it, the more difficult it is to really come up with those answers. Do you know what makes you happy? Like for me, I'm always happy when I see my kids smiling, when I see my wife laughing or smiling about something, especially if it's something that I did that made her laugh, right? Um, those things make me happy, all right? But let's say you hit a large sum of money, right? Large, but not life changing. Let's say you hit like 25,000 on a scratch off or something. Obviously, if you're playing a scratch off, and 25,000, is the largest prize or something, you're going to be very happy to hit that, right? But what about that money is making you happy? Is it, the fact that you actually won something in life when you've never won something before or seldomly win things? Is it the fact that you can now go purchase something that you've been wanting to purchase but haven't had the money to? Is it the fact that, you get the peace of mind of knowing that you don't have to worry about the bills for this month and next month and maybe another month forward, right? Is it the fact that you can pay off, some debt and put that in your rearview mirror, never have to worry about it again, pay off some student loans, things like that? Like, what about that money is going to make you happy to have won that money? I think those are the things in life that we have to try and identify, right? Those things where we have these happy moments, right? But we can't bottle them up. And very rarely do we ever really think about that moment while we're in the moment, right? We usually think about happy moments and things like that at times we're not really happy. And so that's what makes me ask this question, what makes you happy? You hear a lot of people talk about, happiness, as if it's something that they can turn on and off, right? You hear people say like, "Oh, I wasn't happy in the relationship," or, I'm just trying to be happy. But if you can't identify those things, how do you go about achieving that? I think a lot of us really need to find an answer for this question, especially before we make a major decision in our life, right? Before we make a major purchase, before we get married or any other relationship decision, right? Before we have a career decision, we need to find out what makes us happy. Because if happiness is what we're pursuing, but we don't know what makes us happy, then what are we doing? Anyhow, as you guys can see, I'm just in my thoughts. So like I say, that's the question I just wanted to ask you guys, man, have you guys thinking on that. But other than that, I don't really have nothing to say right now.